Shadow Rider Calyrex and Zamazenta was the duo everyone feared from day one, but this core was struggling to seal the deal at official tournaments. However, everything changed at the 2025 Bologna Special Event. After months of hype moments, close calls, and second place heartbreaks, this duo finally delivered. Not only did this powerhouse pair finally take home the trophy, it dominated, claiming 5 of the top 8 spots. Matteo Velata clinched first place in Bologna with a masterclass performance, using Shadow Rider Calyrex and Zamazenta, winning this combo its very first official tournament victory. His final match was against Ruben Gianzini, also piloting the same duo. That's right, this wasn't a one-off. This pairing didn't just win, it defined the tournament. So what made the difference? Let's take a step back and look at how this combo finally beat the fraud allegations. At the beginning of Regulation I, this combo was everywhere, from ladder to winning unofficial tournaments at large. And it made sense. Shadow Rider Calyrex is one of the most oppressive offensive restricteds in VGC history, and is made even more lethal when paired with Zamazenta, which is able to protect against dangerous opposing spread moves with wide guard, while also being able to target down dark and normal types that Shadow Rider struggles against. But if this combo was so good, why was it never able to close an official tournament until now? Simple, everybody was ready for it. This duo was extremely overrepresented early into the regulation, so much so that counterplay became baked into the format before any official events even took place. Teams were stacking dark and normal types, sometimes running 2 or 3 just to guarantee coverage into Shadow Rider. Wide guard spam was everywhere, and perhaps most importantly, early adoption of Lunala dealt a major blow to the core. It could wall Zamazenta's body press and supply pressure with wide guard support to nullify Astral Barrage. When the whole meta's building to stop your strategy from the start, even the strongest teams can fall short. But let's be clear, this duo was always good. It's just now finally in a meta that allows it to breathe. The Bologna Special Event highlighted a shift towards more balanced and versatile team compositions. Players can't afford to hyper-focus on Calyrex and Zamazenta anymore, and they've let their guards slip as they watch Pokemon like Miraidon and Ice Rider Calyrex consistently win. And through all this noise, the competitors at the Bologna Special Event identified this power vacuum and seized the moment to bring Shadow Rider Calyrex and Zamazenta to the top. The most striking takeaway from this event? How flexible this core is. While the same restricted duo did appear in 5 of the top 8 teams, not a single team composition was identical, showing that this core isn't just powerful, it's incredibly adaptable, able to succeed across a wide range of strategies and supporting casts. So what does this mean for NAIC and Worlds? The Bologna Special Event win doesn't just validate the archetype, it forces a full-on meta refocus. Shadow Rider and Zamazenta went from overhyped second place merchants to a tournament winning force. And here's the real challenge. With 5 unique builds in Bologna's top 8, there's no single version of this archetype to counter. Some teams ran speed control and pivot tools, while others leaned into aggressive setups or bulky disruption. That kind of variation makes it extremely hard to prep for, especially when you don't know which version you'll be facing. Expect Shadow Rider and Zamazenta mirror matches to become far more common, and often volatile. Speed ties between Calyrex can decide games, while Zamazenta's utility will force tight turn-by-turn decisions, as both players attempt to put their best foot forward in a matchup that can be played a million different ways. So in the end, Shadow Rider Calyrex and Zamazenta finally got their flowers, and they might just be getting started. Their performance in Bologna was more than a win, it was a statement. But now it's your turn. Will this duo keep running the table at NAIC and Worlds, or will the meta strike back with hard counters and new innovations as we enter the final lap of the 2025 VGC season? Let me know how you're prepping for them in the comments. If you enjoyed this breakdown, drop a like, and don't forget to subscribe for more VGC coverage as we head into the final stretch of this season. Big tournaments are coming, and this meta is only getting spicier.